Diggin Zone theme park in Sevierville, Tennessee is working on opening soon, and we wanted to give you a quick update tour. We'll be taking you through their front entrance and taking a look inside their arcade, along with their restaurant, and see what's going on inside of some of the other buildings. We'll check out some of the equipment you'll be able to operate and some of the rides that they're currently working on. And finally, answer the question, when will Diggin Zone open? Good afternoon from Diggin Zone. I got Weston, who's one of the owners of Diggin Zone. I'm gonna turn it over to Weston. You can listen in and we'll walk around and see what's going on. So this is the ticketing center.
Yep, we got the ticket booth here. All the ticket windows will be right there on the right, and guest services here in the middle, and then you'll walk through the entrance gates to access the park.
Once we're through the ticketing area, we come to the big tire.
Photo op for the 12,500 pound tire, 14 feet tall. And signs are being made for that currently. And right behind the tire is the stage, which will host concert, corporate events, school functions, that kind of thing.
Isn't there going to be another photo op over here to the right?
Yes, so Caterpillar will be rotating through some large construction equipment pieces, articulating dump trucks, wheel loaders, all kinds of big equipment here for photo ops. And here to the right, we got our Cat 320. It is our big spinning ride. It'll be called the Decimator, and basically it'll pick up a set of seats back to back and spin people around left and spin people around right, and then set them back down. And last week we just had our gem mine installed. Gem mine is ready to go, finished, and ready to do some gem mining.
Is this going to be an open field over here to the left?
This is all open for the concert area. We're going to put something here eventually in this corner. We haven't decided on exactly what, but there'll definitely be some expansion there with a new attraction. All this area here on the right is it's full of gravel. That's where machines will be sitting. The road just outside, that's the tram, where the tram ride will go around, and the 14-car barrel train. So the barrel train will come around there with the tram. This gravel area is for digging games on this end. So we will have different games. They will be facing each other. So you can have timed games and some competition with your friends, your family. So we'll have some games as far as a bowling ball to try to knock over skyscrapers of a city. They'll demolish it with a big wrecking ball on the end of the excavator. Another one will be plucking gator heads out of a pond. The funnest will be the operation game. It'll actually be a pipe fitter game. So you'll, instead of the bucket, you have a hook, and you have to pick up some pipes and lay them into the cutout of the pipes on the board and to fit the pipes together. This will be a photo op here. So we are going to actually lift this piece up, and it'll be welded to the back so families can come in here and have their picture made inside this massive bucket. It's a 300,000 pound machine, Northwest 190. You know, interesting features about it posted next to it, what it was used for. This track is our skid steer track, where you can drive a real skid steer. The bucket will be off, but you will be able to fully control the vehicle. That'll be one of 2 skid steer tracks. And this field here is going to be future expansion. For next summer, we'll build another pavilion for eating, dining with tables. At the other end, we've got a sweet shop that'll go in next summer with ice cream, fudge, fries, that kind of stuff out here on this end of the park. Basically the game area for the machines and the dig pits, and all the tracks are completed. They're doing a few final touches, but they are ready to go. We are just finishing up the machines. We still have to get them safety tested to pass final inspection, and then we should be good to go. This area right here will be another spinning ride, way less intense than the 320 at the beginning. It'll be a similar ride. Caterpillar 306 will spin a set of 5 seats around left and then right. Should be thrilling, but not as thrilling as a Decimator. That's the barrel train that'll go around the outside. We're just storing it currently in the skid steer track. And over here we are starting to do some ride testing. We have our zero turn mowers, our pavement rollers on a track, doing some testing on the equipment. Actually, at the end of this walkway is where we're going to have our car crush. So you'll be able to take that Cat pavement roller and get a die cast metal car. You'll get two, and you crush one of them and keep the other one, and you'll have the crushed and the original version to take home. So this is the Tram cars that'll take you around the outside of the park. There will be a tractor that pulls them. There will be somebody with a microphone talking about the display pieces and the tracks, and give you some information on construction and the park.
So you'll be doing lawn mowers in this track area right here?
Yes, so we will have mowers out here, which we were doing some testing, pavement rollers on the other track, and yeah, you'll be able to hop on and experience a zero-turn mower under safe conditions. And then the pavement roller, very same thing. It'll be on the track next to us, and if you're not crushing a car, you can drive it around the track. Stage is almost complete. Everything's done. We're just finishing up the wiring for the sound audio system. And all these tracks will have different machines on them, from skid steers to tractors to obviously the lawnmowers, the electric Jeep, electric tractors. We've got some really cool stuff to put out here.
Is this going to be an open pavilion to come have lunch?
Yep, it's an open air pavilion. You'll be able to come out and have lunch. These benches will be sitting around the park for seating. We also have outdoor seating here. You can't really tell from the vehicles there, but that'll be all tables and chairs out there also, because this is the restaurant. We will have lots of different food options, and from chicken strips to French fries to pizzas to hamburgers. We'll have a hamburger construction zone where you can build your own hamburger, and it will be good quality food. We're big fans of not your typical park food. We want the best quality we can find. So it will be very good food. And they're putting the countertops in now as we speak. So this is getting wrapped up pretty quickly here.
As these guys are doing some final touches, you never want to take safety for granted, right?
That's so true. Granite, that's for sure.
So from the outside of the restaurant, we have some bathrooms here.
Yes.
And
bathrooms.
then this next building right here.
That is the arcade on this end, which we can go in and take a peek. So this is the arcade. There are about 60 different stations that you can play games, win prizes. It'll be a lot of fun. We're big arcade fans, and this is going to be some fun games.
Some Wizard of Oz, Avengers.
Yes.
Fast and Furious.
And of course, you got to have motorcycles and truck racing. Come on. Over that balcony will be birthday party rooms. They're just finishing up lighting up there, and it's ready to go for parties and events. We will be able to seat about 60 people up there for birthday parties, and we'll be doing reservations for those very soon.
What is this exactly?
So this is a 22,000 pound bucket from Vulcan Materials. This will be a place you can bring your whole family and stand inside the bucket and take a family photo, because it is 18 feet wide and plenty of room for everybody to have a picture for the whole family. And then we're putting finishing touches on the gift shop. We'll have it fully stocked next week. So in here is our gift shop. We will have lots of toys, lots of clothing, some Caterpillar merchandise, John Deere merchandise, and lots of fun stuff. Fork, knife, and spoon, and then you can put your peas on this area and push it into the bowl to scoop them out, or here's a place for your fork to go and scoop your mashed potatoes around, make eating a lot of fun.
That is so cool. I don't know any kid that wouldn't have fun eating this Thanksgiving dinner with a set of utensils like that and a plate like this. That's so neat.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool.
Beyond the buildings, we have some expansion of what you'll be doing next year.
Correct. This spring we'll be working on this area where the fuel tanks are, and those big rubber blocks. This will be construction themed splash pad. A lot of really cool kid attractions for the younger kids. So we'll start that this spring, should have it finished by next summer.
So you also have these John Deere gators, and you'll actually be able to drive these?
Yes, you will be driving these gators around the track with mulch and some rock that you'll have to climb over.
So let's hop in one of these and see what the course is like that you'll be able to drive on.
All right, let's do it. So this will be the queue line. This is our track for our gators. And we're actually going to put some of this rock over here in the track to give you some, some berms and some fun stuff to climb over. That'll be pretty cool. Climbing over a few rock and try to add a little bit of challenge to it. And of course, the gators will have the rails around them to keep them safe in case you get into the barricades.
How old do you have to be to ride this thing?
Really about 42 inches tall. You can see over the steering wheel, you can drive it. Why don't we breeze through there and you can see some of the equipment. And this is the maintenance shed where they're designing and building the games. And this is a lot of our equipment that we're modifying.
So this is one of the rides you're working on finalizing, doing some testing. Which one was this again?
This is the decimator ride. So this is the large 320 cat machine that'll spin you left and spin you right. And these are the seats for that machine.
This is the ride you don't get on right after lunch, right? This is a good before lunch ride.
That is absolutely correct, yes. Do not ride this right after lunch.
So the question is, when will Diggin Zone be open? Weston told me they're aiming for some soft openings later in December with an official grand opening in 2024. If you're excited to go here when it does open and found this video helpful, do us a big favor and smash that like button down below and make sure you are subscribed to see a full tour of this place once it is complete. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next adventure.